Welcome to the 5th episode of West Liberty University's Wrestling Mat Minute with head coach Mitch Smith. Coach, there's been a lot of competition this past month. Can you update everybody on the season's progress in January?
Yeah, so last time we talked, it was after the Midwest Classic. So kind of get the ball rolling for 2018. We started off with East Stroudsburg in a dual meet, which is a regional opponent. We ended up squeaking out a win, 20-19. It came down to heavyweight. Very good duel. We had a couple starters out in that competition, but some of our backups were able to step in and get good quality wins in that dual meet. And then Ronnie, at heavyweight was able to pick up the win for us to secure the dual meet as well. After that, we were supposed to wrestle West Virginia Tech here at home, and it was alumni night, but it had to be canceled due to weather. So our next competition after that was against Notre Dame, who's ranked number 2 in the country. Our guys performed very well. I think we were in a lot of close matches. Darius Bunch wrestled really well that night. He ended up beating I believe he's ranked 9th in the country, 8-1. So he performed very well. And Logan Kemp also performed very well too. I believe he got a major decision that night as well. A couple other guys, Corey Seacrest wrestled pretty well against the number 1 ranked wrestler in the country, returning national champion. Just got to work on finishing some shots. Up and down the lineup, I forgot we performed well. We gave good effort. We didn't come away with a dual meet win, but we were making progress. Then our next dual meet was against Mercyhurst University, who currently isn't ranked in the country, but as of now, they are 10-0 in dual meets. So they're a very, very tough dual meet team. We actually wrestled that match at William Park High School, and it was a Ohio Valley night, so all the youth kids in the Valley were able to come up and catch that match for free. But that night, our team did not perform well. We did not wrestle well, especially in the bottom position as a whole unit. From top to bottom, we did not perform well. That night, I was not happy with our performance. But, we got back to work, put the boots on, tied them up tight, got back to work the next day, and moved in the right direction. Logan Kemp, actually, that night, he was one of the ones that did stand out in that dual meet. He beat Logan Kemp is currently ranked 12th in the country, and he had a match against a kid who was ranked 10th in the country and ended up majoring him, I believe, 12-3, 10-1, something around that ballpark. But he performed very well that night against Mercyhurst. Then moving on, our next competition was a tournament setting here at home, the West Virginia Invite. So it was all the teams in West Virginia that have wrestling besides WLU that were here competing. Our team ended up finishing second in that tournament. Will Jesuit ended up winning that tournament, and they beat us by 2 points. So if we, we're still making progress. We had a couple starters out in that tournament that needed rest and to recover, so we ended up sitting them for that competition. But we had a lot of backups and extras in that tournament that stepped up and wrestled very well, placed in the tournament, and did very well. So we just came up shy against Will Jesuit in 2 points, but I was very happy with the way we competed. We wrestled hard, competed in every position, and that was good to see from our guys. Our next competition, we wrestled Waynesburg in a dual meet. We drew weight classes that night to kind of change up the pace of instead of starting at the usual 125, and we drew 197 to start with. The dual meet, so as a dual meet came, we again had a couple starters out due to injuries and sickness and things like that. It came down to the 184-pound match where freshman Chance Morgan was able to pull out, a win. He was losing in the match, the whole match, until the third period. He was able to get a takedown in the last 30 seconds to secure the victory, not only for him, but our team as well. And there was a lot of other matchups, that went into that dual meet win. Josh Cornell at 157, picking up a major, was huge for our team and our program, and points on the board. So a lot of different things in that dual meet. So it was a total team effort with that. And having some starters out, put our backs against the wall to start with. So overall, I was happy with our performance there as well as we move down the stretch in our competition.
Okay, and what are some of the competitions that are coming up in February?
So right now, this Sunday, we wrestle Seton Hill, who Seton Hill was a national runner-up dual meet team in early January. So they went through, end up wrestling St. Cloud, who's number 1 in the country in the finals there, but beat some quality teams to get to the finals. They have a great team this year. They're performing very well. So we wrestled them on Sunday, and it's at Seton Hill. So we're looking forward to that. And then after that, we have Shippensburg here at home on February 10th. And that's going to be a 3 p.m. Start. That's when the match will kick off. And we're going to do alumni night that evening. So our plan for that alumni night, we were going to do West Virginia Tech alumni, but due to it being canceled, we've moved it to Shippensburg. So February 10th, 3 p.m., Shippensburg here at home, alumni night. We're going to recognize the alumni that's in attendance, and then we're going to have a social at TJ Sports Bar afterwards, the dual meet for all the alumni, fans, parents, whoever wants to attend that as well. And then to finish off our season, we'll be on the road to Ohio Valley, another regional opponent as well, on the road down there to finish off our season. And then at the end of this month, we'll be competing in the NCAA regional tournament.
Okay, and with postseason less than a month away, how's the team preparing for the NCAA regional tournament?
I think our preparation this last month really hasn't changed. We're kind of in a system the guys are buying into. We're doing the right things. We're improving. So our training won't change that much. I think it's getting the guys to peak at the right time at the end of the year. So we will switch up our training a little bit here in a couple weeks to make sure the guys are best prepared for the regional tournament. We're getting a couple guys back from being sick and injured as well. We've had a couple guys go out to season-ending injuries this year, which is part of the sport. It's part of it. So we have some guys that are going to need to step up going down the stretch and into our regional tournament. So our preparation stays the same. We're ranked 16th in the country. We got into the rankings at 19th. We moved up to 16th. We have 3 guys currently ranked in the country. Corey Seacrest, 125, is number 12. Darius Bunch is still at number 1 in the country at 133, and Logan Kemp is ranked 12th in the country at 197. So we have 3 individuals ranked as we're going down the stretch as well. But the other guys on the team are buying in, improving, getting well, different guys in the lineup. Preparation stays the same. We'll tweak a few things, get better, and make sure the guys are peaking at the regional and national tournament.
Okay, thanks, Coach.